Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
This is Sparta!
It's Hard-Headed Sports with Spinney and Fetty Bus. Famous for their podcasts, you can now catch them right here on The Al Travis Show.
Love having them on. Spinney and Fetty Bus, of course, Hard-Headed Sports, a young man's game. Fetty's with us today. Sir, I'm having an old man problem, but I don't want to start the show off that way. So we're going to go with you. How are things going for the Vikings up there in Mankato, Bethany? How are you guys doing? How's the team looking? What do you got for games today or coming up?
Good. We're 1-1, start the season, and have our first home game of the year on Saturday, so that's exciting. 3 p.m. versus Luther College.
All right, so 3 o'clock, if you're in the Mankato area. I doubt you know what a ticket runs, but I bet you there'll be room. The guy could get in and watch a game.
I think it's like $8 for an adult, maybe 10.
That's like a third of the cost of a go to a movie. Folks, go to the game. Mankato, 3 o'clock up there at Bethany. Watch this team who has won 3 in a row, and you have 4 titles total, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, that's impressive. I don't even know how you keep your hand together with all those rings. Like arthritis.
Hey, we're trying to fill the hand first, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got what you're saying. All right, here's my problem, Bus, because I think you and I and Spinney have talked about this. I'm an old man. I have to put up now with my football, with these weird dances you all do after you're done. We went through the row the boat, the gritty. I've got to put up with the pretend bowling. You know what I'm talking about, right? Score a touchdown, everybody's got to run down and do something stupid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with it is that we're playing a ball game here. It's like shooting a three-pointer and you throw the 3 up or you put I got ice in my veins. Can we just play the game? And here's why it's bothering me today. And I've had to put up with it, and I have. And I don't think I've talked to you about this for some time. The Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown, they were playing at Washington, and the president was at the game. Did you catch that last weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did the little Trump dance.
He did the Trump dance. Okay. Again, stupid. But okay, you do it because the president's there. No one cares. He came out and apologized today. He apologized if he offended anyone with his Trump dance. First of all, if I offended anyone, I apologize. I did not mean to offend anyone. It was just, we're having fun. If any president was there and had a dance, I would have done it. The guy got backlash for the dance he did because somebody thought it might have been pro-Trump. Can anybody care less about any of this? I mean, than me? It's just offensive all the way around.
No, he didn't need to apologize for that.
Yeah. It's like, didn't apologize when you did the bowling one for the Minnesota. Like, why? I'm a bowler. I got offended. You gonna apologize to me? Just stop it, people. We can't even be politically correct with our stupid way of celebrating at a touchdown. Now, I get the one where they still ban like the pretending to shoot guns, right? You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't go that far.
Okay, because that's over the top.
Like obviously, like the Randy Moss one.
Yeah,
you can't do the fake moon thing. You can't.
Yeah,
there's still some things where it's crossing line, and then you'll get the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, well, that'll change. That line's going to keep changing because you and Spinney and your class, you've accepted this crap. Bud Grant Day is Chuck Foreman. You touched a touchdown. You gave the ball to the ref and said, let's move on. I've done this before. We got to have some weird thing in the end zone. And this is what you get. Now you got guys apologizing that whatever that weird dance is the president does, that he offended somebody. Boss, I'm too old for this crap. Sorry.
It's all fun. Come on, Al. Don't be that.
It's all fun till you got to apologize. That's my point. It bothered me today. I wouldn't have cared. And now he's apologizing for it because some were offended. I'm like, holy crap.
Definitely don't apologize for it. You gotta
get mad up,
stick to your guns. Yep.
And even Moss, which was many years ago, did the whole mooning thing. You know what? He never apologized for it. He goes, hey, that's what they get. They say a lot of weird things to me. He at least stood up for it, and I can live with that. All right, let's talk some football. Can we do that? I mean, other than the dance steps. Minnesota is at home taking on Chicago. We actually are favored by 3.5 points. Can you live with that? Will Minnesota win at noon on Sunday?
Yeah, I think we're gonna win this game. Home field advantage will be big for us in this matchup. It's funny that Vegas continues to also think that the Bears aren't very good and kind of fraudulent, because that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I have a hard time believing that they're 6-3 right now, but Caleb Williams hasn't proved a lot from last year. I mean, he only has 4 interceptions and 13 touchdowns, so he has gotten better, but I still don't really trust the Bears.
Well, they have, and they said they were, but this is that whole, clash inside your own division, and everybody knows everybody. These are always tight ball games. I just need JJ to, take it up a notch. I get it, he's new and young and all that, but he doesn't have to be a superstar, but I think he's got to take it up a notch. And we've got to run the ball. Stop with this, everything's got to be a pass thing.
Way more running this game, please. We got to set up the run so we can set up the play action, because that'll only help JJ. And please, JJ, play more than one good quarter against the Bears, unlike last time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. They have the Green Bay Packers at New York, and Green Bay is a 7.5-point favorite in New York. So that's 10 points. They give you 3 just for being home. This is a Green Bay walk, because these are the teams we're trying to catch up to.
You would assume it's going to be, but especially with Jackson Dart out and Russell Wilson back in, I think that definitely hurts the Giants' chances. But the Packers have been playing close games against crappy teams all season.
Yeah,
they lost to the Browns. They barely beat the Cowboys. They lost to the Panthers. So I don't think anything's a given with this Packers team until that offense can get things rolling.
All right, so let's just hope and dream. We beat Chicago. New York ends up upsetting Green Bay with those points.
That's what I'm rooting for sure.
Absolutely. And then you got a Sunday night game where the Detroit Lions are at Philadelphia, and Philadelphia is up 2.5 points as far as the odds maker go. Can Philadelphia take Detroit?
I think so. I'll take the home field advantage team in that one. I'll take the Eagles slight edging them out, just like they slightly beat the Packers last week. I expect a little more points than 10-7, like the Eagles-Packers game, but I'm expecting, probably 24-21 Eagles, somewhere around there.
All right. If all that goes your way, boss, we are sitting at 5-5. Not necessarily a great record for, our squad, but we would all be within one game of each other, and we take the Pack next week, which, puts us in our own seat. Can this then 5-5 team with 7 games to go get to 10 wins?
I mean, that's what you're looking at, right? Unless you somehow win the division with only 9 wins, the number is probably 10 in the NFC. Yeah. So we got to get things rolling. This is a must-win game already here in Week 11 for the Vikings here. If we fall to 4-6, sorry to say it, but I think our playoff dreams are done. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this game is obviously a must-win, and then you're looking ahead. I think you've got to win 5-6 of the next, out of 7.
Yeah,
we got to
be a tough fight for sure.
Yeah. All right, sir, we got to go to break. We'll talk some basketball. A lot of big stuff going on here yesterday. We'll talk about it with Fetty Bus from Hard Headed Sports.
Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gift cards make perfect holiday gifts because everyone loves the gift of live entertainment used for any current or upcoming show, incredible concerts, Stevie Ray's Comedy Cabaret, or main stage musicals like White Christmas or the upcoming high-rolling Broadway hit, Guys and Dolls. Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gift cards are available in any amount, never expire, and are always the right size and color. Easy too. Order by phone or online at chanhassendt.com. Chanhassen Dinner Theaters, always entertaining you.
When the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist, you need a partner. At Momentum Advocacy, we bring nearly 90 years of combined experience in government relations, public affairs, and strategic communications. From nonprofits to national corporations, we help organizations navigate Minnesota's political landscape with integrity, insight, and results. Whether you need legislative champions or headlines, Momentum Advocacy delivers. For more, visit momentum-advocacy.com. Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol.
amongst friends. The Al Travis Show. Nothing but talk.
And we've got them, Spinny and Fetty Buzz. Spinny, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Hard-Headed Sports, wherever you get your podcasts, sign up. Let me do this. I'm going to throw this out here to you guys. I'm going to list some headlines and just some of the stuff going on in the NBA. You each will pick whichever one you want to talk about. If it's the same one, I don't care. We'll decide. Lakers get thumped by the Thunder 121-92. Luka's asked about the Harrison firing. The guy who orchestrated Luka going to L.A. in the worst trade ever, I even said it was conspiracy with the NBA to give up this guy for nothing. They fired him. Jokic put up a 55. Curry, after getting slam-boozled by the Oklahoma City Thunder, came out with 46 for the Dubs. And let's just be honest, here's the other one. Oklahoma City, like 10-1. Anybody going to beat them? Boss, I'll go with you first. Any of those headlines, something you'd like to talk about?
The Thunder are now 12-1, actually.
12-1. All right.
Believe it or not.
Oh, yeah. It's
Let's
Pistons that are 10-1. There you go.
Let's just start with the Thunder because SGA has sat out the fourth quarter in almost half of their games this year. He's still averaging over 30. Jalen Williams, their second best player, third team All-NBA player last season, hasn't played a single game yet because he's recovering from off-season wrist surgery. And Chet Holmgren has missed some games, and just like last night, and just like SGA has been sitting out fourth quarters because they're blowing teams out. Like Chet only played 20 minutes against the Lakers last night. SGA only 29 minutes, and they're 12-1. 12-1. I mean, we're looking at a team that's probably going to hit 70 wins. It would not shock me if they go like 70-12 this year or something like that. Yeah. This team is absolutely insane. They're by far the best team in the West, and
and they play offense and defense. They're all over. They're just not a one-sided team. All right, a great pick. Thank you for running that down. Spinny, any of the headlines you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Detroit, Al. I think Cade Cunningham making the Trae Young type leap. 27-10, 9.9, and 5.5 rebounds, as well as over 2 steals and blocks combined per game. An assist-to-turnover ratio of 2.7, which for Cade Cunningham is like
it's very good.
Unknown territory as well. So he's just been on one, as well as Jalen Duren, their third-year center, up to 20 points and 12 rebounds per game as well, has been huge for them. It's been crazy seeing Detroit be good, but it's all been basically in the hands of Cade, which have been awesome.
I can't believe neither one of you want to hit Jokic with 55. Come
this
on.
Guy, it seems to be like an every night occurrence with Jokic. So, yes, I was stunned to see that stat line, as I always am with Jokic's stat lines, but not really at the same time. Like, he's just doing this on a nightly basis. And
how unfair is that, though, Buzz? How unfair is
totally
that?
Unfair.
That this be? It's like a callus. I don't even feel it anymore. You don't even feel when this guy's having just MVP kind of stuff over and over again, and he probably won't get it because some other team's going to do better. The guy's freakish.
The dude only missed 5 shots and scored 55 points. I mean, what are we talking about here? Like, this guy is insane. He's averaging a triple-double again. Right now, he's averaging 26, 13, and 11 on 67% shooting.
Yeah, it's
this guy keeps
unconscionable.
up similar numbers like this. There's absolutely no reason he shouldn't be MVP. He should have won it. Right. Probably should have won it last year. He should have won it when Joel Embiid won. I mean, this dude should easily have more than 3 MVPs.
And Spitty, how do you not go after this guy who made the Luka trade getting fired already?
That's so dumb by ownership, in my opinion, Al. Like, why do you let your GM make a wild trade and then immediately fire him before we can even see if it works? Like, listen, do I think it was the dumbest, worst trade ever? Yes, I do. But, if you're the owner, then you don't let him make the trade and you fire him then. Firing him 9 months after making a stupid trade makes no sense. It's like, what are you doing? It makes absolutely backwards.
Yep.
It makes even less sense when you consider, they're off to a terrible start. They're 3-9, But that'd be different if Anthony Davis has played every game and Kyrie Irving was healthy and playing, and then they were 3-9. Like, you haven't even gotten to see what this team is fully healthy yet. I thought, I'm with Spinny. Like, you got to basically give them this whole season because Kyrie's probably not even playing this year, right? Yeah. So, I don't get it. But now they're saying that they might just blow it up and trade Kyrie and AD now. And I'm assuming the new GM, whoever they hire, wants to get their kind of team in the door, right? So wouldn't surprise me if they go that route.
All right, let's talk our Minnesota Timberwolves just real quick. They've gone through a really soft spot here. The Jazz, the Kings, and they'll play the Kings again tonight. Going to be a nice 4-game winning streak. That gives them we'll give them six out of the last 7, but they're playing the bottom feeders right now. What's that?
6-7 now.
Thank you very much. Oh my God, we are so in 3rd grade. Okay, the Timberwolves. I mean, they look good when you look at where we're at as far as on the where we stand in the standings. But we haven't played anybody yet. Is this team doing anything for you as far as showing you what we've got, Bus?
I think for the most part we're doing what we should be doing. Obviously, we need to improve in a lot of areas, especially defense, which is kind of crazy to say how bad we've been on defense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of been our bread and butter these last couple of years. But you're right. Now that we have our full roster and it's healthy again, we got to start beating good teams. I think that starts Saturday when we host the Nuggets.
That'll show us
really
something.
Good team. Yeah, that'll show us something. Jokic always absolutely murders us, so we're gonna have to step up and hopefully get it done and get that win, get the winning streak going. It's nice to play all these bad teams so you can get a little confidence and momentum rolling. And Anthony Edwards, you take out the game where he left early because of injury, the dude's averaging 31, 32 a game on 50% from deep. He's been tremendous this year. So I think Ant can keep that rolling too.
Spinning, your thoughts on the T-Wolves?
Yeah, like Wes said, I think we've done the job against bad teams, which is what we're supposed to do in the regular season. Yep. But it'll be interesting to see how once we get into good matchups and we're mostly fully healthy now, just what that looks like. Biggest thing I want to talk about with the Wolves, though, really quick before we go, is Ja Morant rumors out. What do you think of that?
Oh, they'll never pull that off. How would we have the money or the players to swap out for Ja?
I mean,
I wouldn't want him here anyway.
I mean, Jaden is the piece.
Yeah, I missed me with that.
Yeah, we don't need that kind of player here, and I don't mean he's fantastic, but all the other stuff that comes with him, the guns, the shooting, the pretending to shoot, we don't need all that, in my opinion. Am I wrong, Buzz?
No, I'm not trading Jaden McDaniels for Ja Morant. No chance.
No chance, huh?
Zero chance.
Interesting.
But would you do it?
How about a Naz Reid and DiVincenzo and Rob Dillingham and picks move?
Yeah, then I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I probably would. Yes.
Okay.
Not trade Jaden for him, but I would do Naz and something.
Yeah. Okay. But that again, you're going to upset that team, right? Can you have those two guys playing together, both thinking they're number ones, Ant and this kid? I don't know if you can. I don't know if that team can have two.
Sorry, I would rather just go for a lesser upgrade, Spinny. Get one of your guys like Peyton Pritchard or something like that. Derek White, he would also be pretty expensive, but I'd rather do a slight upgrade rather than try to go all in on a guy like Ja Morant.
Just saying. All right, we got to fly, my boys. We're out of time. Appreciate it, Bus. Appreciate it, Spinny. Hard-Headed Sports. Get them wherever you get your podcasts.
Thanks, Al.